What is workers' compensation and how does it work? Were you injured at work? You may worry about how you will pay your bills and take care of your family. The Colorado Workers' Compensation System may help pay your lost wages and medical bills to help you get back on your feet. If you suffered a workplace injury, talk to Colorado attorneys for workers' compensation benefits about your claim. Workers' compensation is an insurance program that pays employees for workplace injuries. Workers' compensation pays for most workplace injuries, even if you injured yourself at work. Workers' compensation is a no-fault remedy for your workplace injury and lost wages. From workers' compensation you can receive medical care without paying for the bills out of pocket, lost pay benefits and permanent disability compensation if you cannot return to the same type of work. How does workers' compensation work in Colorado? We've talked about what workers' compensation is, but you may have questions about how does workers' compensation work in Colorado. The Colorado Work Comp helps work accident victims through the following process. The employer obtains workers' compensation insurance to cover its employees. The employee suffers a workplace injury. The employee seeks emergency medical care and reports the injury to the employer within 4 days of the accident. Within 10 days of receiving the report, the employer reports the injury to the Colorado Division of Workers' Compensation. The employee continues to obtain medical care. If the employee cannot work, the insurance company pays a portion of the employee's lost wages. Pay benefits continue until the employee can return to work. If the injured employee disagrees with the determination of benefits, the employee can file a workers' compensation appeal. Basically, after reporting you were hurt at work, you will seek medical treatment until you are healed or the treating physician determines you reached maximum medical improvement short of your pre-injury condition and you are some degree permanently impaired. Is workers' compensation a no-fault system in Colorado? You can file a claim for benefits without proving your employer, a co-worker, or other person is at fault for your injury. You can also claim benefits for an accident you caused, such as slipping off a ladder. Generally, all workplace injuries or injuries on the job are covered by workers' compensation. There are a few exceptions, but your work comp attorney can talk to you about other options to pursue a claim. The benefit of a workers' compensation claim in Colorado under a no-fault system is that you do not have to settle your claim or file a lawsuit before you can get paid anything. In most personal injury cases, you have to reach a settlement or win a trial before you get paid anything. If you have medical bills, lost wages and other out-of-pocket expenses in a personal injury case, you have to pay as you go and hope you get compensation in the end. How do I file a workers' compensation case in Colorado? Your first step after you receive emergency medical care is to notify your employer you were hurt at work. You need to notify your employer immediately. If your workplace injury is an illness, you need to tell your employer as soon as you realize you are ill from a work condition. Your employer should submit a Form WC-1 to the Colorado Division of Workers' Compensation. The Form WC-1 puts the Division of Workers' Compensation on notice of the claim, income information and basic facts about the accident. How much lost wage will work comp pay in Colorado? While you are out of work due to your workplace accident injury, you receive 2/3 of your average weekly wage in benefits. That amount tops out at 91% of the Colorado average weekly wage. Pay benefits continue until you can return to work. If you suffered a permanent total or partial disability, you may also receive a lump sum payment subject to statutory maximum amounts. Do I need to hire a Colorado workers' compensation attorney? There is no requirement to hire a Colorado workers' compensation attorney for your claim. You can file a claim and obtain benefits without an attorney. Should I hire workers' compensation attorneys in Colorado? Although you are not required to hire workers' compensation attorneys in Colorado for your claim, it may be to your benefit to hire an experienced attorney. Employers and their insurance companies do not want to pay you a penny more than they have to and they will take every opportunity to lower the value of your claim, deny treatment and try to convince you to get as little treatment as possible. They will send you to medical providers who are on their side. Those providers may recommend less treatment or less expensive treatment. If you are disabled, they may give you an unreasonably low impairment rating, which will affect the value of your case. You need good treatment and a fair evaluation of your case. Your workers' compensation attorneys can make sure you see a physician who cares about your treatment and you receive a fair opportunity to heal and get back to work. Your workers' compensation attorneys can fight against appeals, advise you on your legal rights and fight to get you fair compensation at the end of your claim.